chips are down and there's no one around to pick them up, call Sam Shovel, private detective, especially if they're salt and vinegar.
Hello. I'm Sam Shovel, private detective. And I've often been told that I look like a famous movie star, although I'm not familiar with this Eeyore. Oh well. I hear he's scrappy and determined, and that's fine by me. As always, I'm looking for a case to work on. When I don't have a case, I feel about as out of place as a gecko without car insurance. But I won't give up hope. No, I won't. I'm like a telemarketer at dinner time, or a 2-year-old that just learned the phrase, "What is that?" I don't quit. Hopefully something will just come knocking. Who is it?
It's Joseph. I need help.
Are you looking for your 11 brothers?
Listen, I hate to bother you, sir, but have you seen a young boy about 12 years old?
Why?
Well, my son is missing, and I'm just...
Missing? Get in here! Let's see. Okay. You're in luck, mister. You just so happen to knock on the door of the greatest detective on this side of that door.
Really? You can help me?
Listen, Moses.
Joseph.
Whatever. It would be my pleasure.
Oh, thank you, sir. How can I ever thank you?
Of all the private detective offices in the world, this guy lands on my doorstep like a newspaper thrown by an incredibly accurate newsboy, which is a good thing because I have a remarkably small doorstep. It's also a good thing because I know what it's like to be lost without answers, with no answers. I spend most of my day that way. And you know what makes me a good detective? That's what makes me a good detective. I am always looking for things I'm not aware I need to find. You confused? Me too. Time to start questioning. All right, Jojo.
Joseph.
Whatever. I'm going to need some basic information from you. All right, how old is your son? What is his name?
He's 12 years old, and his name is Jesus.
All right, Jam. Where was the last place you saw Jesus?
The last time I saw him was near the temple in Jerusalem, celebrating the Passover festival.
Ah, excellent. That narrows my search down from the whole world to the city of Jerusalem. See what asking questions can do? Listen, don't you worry, Jar Jar. I will find your son. That's right. I'm going to go down, okay, and run this information by a new source that I discovered right here in the Temple of Jerusalem, okay? It was just yesterday while I was taking my cat for a walk. He's a 12-year-old boy, okay? Has the most amazing insight.
What? What's his name?
Mr. Tinkles, okay? But don't call him that. He gets embarrassed.
What? No, the 12-year-old boy.
Oh.
What's his name?
Listen, Jay-Z, I don't give up my sources. I protect them like the government protects our personal information. Unless you have a donut.
Sam, a 12-year-old boy in Jerusalem near the temple. Ring any bells?
No.
What is this boy's name?
Do you have a donut?
No.
Fine. His name is Jesus. There, are you happy?
What? Is he still at the temple?
Yeah. He may have some clues about your missing boy. What's his name? Jesus.
I don't know if I should thank you or help you.
What?
Never mind. I'll be back.
Well, that was as confusing as a Belgian eating a pancake. Or a Band-Aid salesman asking for an adhesive bandage. Well, I just hope Jesus can find his son, Jesus. That's quite a coincidence, isn't it? Excuse me. Ah, the door's knocking again. Who is it? I wonder if it's a donut salesman, because I'm all of a sudden in the mood for one.
It's me, Joseph.
Joseph. I don't know no Joseph, sorry.
I mean, it's me, Juju Bean.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Come in.
Sam, I found him. I found him. Jesus was there, like you said.
Well, of course he was. Come on in, all right? Of course he was, Junebug. Definitely sit down. Have a seat. All right. Of course. All right. Did he help you find what you were looking for? Did he help you find your son?
Sam.
By the way, do you think it's a coincidence?
Sam, Jesus is Jesus. The 12-year-old boy that you were going to talk to for information about my missing 12-year-old boy, they were the same person.
Well, what are the odds? Unless this was a Christopher Nolan movie. Well, then it'd be par, of course.
Well, yeah. But really, the most amazing thing was what he was doing when we found him.
He was crying.
No.
Singing?
No.
He was weeping. Did he weep?
He was sitting in the middle of the temple, and surrounding him were the wisest people in the city, and he was asking them questions.
Like, where's my daddy?
No, he was asking deep, powerful questions about God.
Huh. Well, that's all fine and dandy, okay? But the more important question is, did he get a powwow or a spank? Time out, go to your room, nose in the corner? Did he? Huh, Dad?
Oh, well, at first we were really upset. So when we got there, Mary, that's his mom,
Go on.
well, she asked, why did you do this to us? We were so worried about you. And then
He cried.
No. Jesus looked at us and said, why were you looking for me? Didn't you know I had to be in my Father's house?
Ah. What does that mean?
I'm not sure exactly. However, according to those teachers, Jesus had a strong desire to understand anything and everything about God that he can, which makes sense. I mean, if God knows everything, it's probably wise to discover what he says.
So no time out then?
We haven't decided yet. But thanks for helping me find my son. I really appreciate it. Now, I've got to go catch up with everyone else. I don't want to get left behind.
Well, I, for one, am glad that Jedi was reunited with his son, Jesus. And Jesus did something that I, as a detective, do pretty often. And that's talk to someone smarter and wiser than you. Like I've always said, if you don't know the answer, act like you do. Or my other saying is, find out what you should do and do it. Kind of sounds perfect for a bumper sticker. Right? Yeah. Well, my work here is done. I am Sam Shovel, and remember, keep digging, my friends.